All right, continuing to read the Apocryphon of John. Go.
The host of rulers and demons plotted together. They mixed fire and earth and water together.
What did they mix?
Fire and earth
And
water.
along with?
Along with they melted them together in great turbulence.
Right.
Adam was brought into the shadow of death. They intended to make him anew, this time from earth, water, fire, wind.
Earth, water, fire, and wind. And those are the elements in astrology. We covered previously how the 365 days a year were designed by the demiurge, Yaldabaoth. And those are the 12 months of the year, which you find in astrology with the 12 signs. And each of the sign corresponds to one of those four elements: earth, air, water, and fire. All right, go on. Continue.
Okay, which are matter, darkness, desire, the artificial spirit. This all became a tomb, a new body, a new kind of body. Adam in Yaldabaoth's paradise.
Right. So Adam was a new made kind of body. Okay, so Adam in Yaldabaoth's paradise. All right, go on.
Okay. The rulers took the man and put him into paradise. They told him to eat freely. Their food is bitter. Their beauty is corrupt. Their food is deceit. Their trees and ungodliness.
The trees are?
Ungodliness.
Ungodliness, right.
Their fruit is poison. Their promise is death. They placed the tree of their life into the middle of paradise. I will teach you, plural, the secret of their life, the plan that they made together about an artificial spirit. Its roots, its bitter, its branches are dead, its shadows is hatred, its leaves are deception.
Right.
The nectar of wickedness is in its blossoms.
Right.
Its fruit is death. Its seed is desire. Its flowers in the darkness. Those who eat from it are denizens of Hades. Darkness is their resting place. As for the tree called the knowledge of good and evil.
As for the tree called the knowledge of good and evil, what does it say?
It says, it is epinoia.
Epinoia.
Epinoia. Of the light, they commanded him not to eat from it.
They commanded Adam not to eat from it. The demiurge and his demons told him not to eat from this tree.
Standing in front to conceal it for fear.
Right. So the demiurge had fear of Adam obtaining this. They stood in front of it.
Okay. For fear that he might look upwards to the fullness and know the nakedness of his indecency.
Right, so the fear that he might look up to the fullness of it and know the nakedness of his indecency. They didn't want this to happen with Adam.
However, I caused them to eat.
I caused them to eat. So who is this talking in this book called the Apocryphon of John? Whose words is this?
Is Jesus.
Right.
He's saying the whole story.
Right, Jesus is telling the story. So what does it say there, that last sentence you read? Read it again.
However, I caused them to eat.
So Jesus is saying, I caused them to eat. Right, it says, however, I caused them to eat. And this is Jesus talking.
Okay.
Right.
I asked the Savior, Lord, isn't it the serpents that caused Adam to eat?
Right, so that's John talking to Jesus. So John said, I asked the Savior, but Lord, wasn't it the serpent who caused them to eat? So John is confused because Jesus just said, I caused them to eat. So John is now saying, but Lord. Read it again.
It says, Lord, isn't it the serpent that caused Adam to eat?
Right. Isn't it the serpent that caused Adam to eat? And what was Jesus' reply?
He smiled and replied, the serpent caused them to eat in order to produce the wickedness of the desire to reproduce that would make Adam helpful to him.
Right. See, so the serpent caused them to eat out of his own wicked desires to get Adam to do his bidding.
Uh-huh.
Make sense?
Makes sense.